Welcome, Riverstone. I am McCauley from the South Central region. Woo! South Central! I'm here to let you know how I absolutely love PeopleAnswers. It has made my life so much easier. It has now allowed me to have a work-life balance. Woo! In my Oprah voice. Anyway, it has really allowed me to streamline the process. I've got the right people. I'm able to put in the right positions at the right property. And if you're not using PeopleAnswers, you really need to be, because it really does. It's efficient, reliable. It's a great resource. I just thank Riverstone for allowing us to be able to have such a resource available. And if you're not using it, get on board today. Woo, Riverstone!
PeopleAnswers, and one of my favorite features about using that product, if you haven't used it already, is the detail that you can get in on the personality. So, you find somebody that you're interested in, you click into their profile, you can learn a little bit about what their strengths and weaknesses are, then you can dig into how that's going to impact your business. And then you can take that and think, okay, here's the rest of the team that I have in place. How does this person fit in with that team? Right? And so if I think they're a good candidate, then I might interview that person. I love that I can go click the reports that I want and email it to my, inbox, so I have it sitting there waiting. I oftentimes sit in my car and I'll pull it up on my iPhone right before I walk into the interview, so I don't have all these papers with me.
About PeopleAnswers is that sometimes when you're interviewing someone, it can come across a certain way in that hour, 2-hour interview, and then you hire them and it turns out they're totally different than what they presented. So I like to compare it to their PeopleAnswers results and see if it's consistent.
And I find that a lot of people will hire people that they just like. So as a regional manager, if I can read through all of the profiles that are within a certain position that we are hiring for within my portfolio, I can then weed some of the people through to my site teams and then talk through with them about why we would interview them and why they would be good for the position based on their score and then on the descriptions of all the categories.
I've used it quite a bit this year due to the fact that I have a fairly large portfolio of 16 properties, and unfortunately I've been understaffed most of the year due to our expansion. So I'm consistently looking for people all the time. It has really been a good tool for us to find candidates to be able to bring into the company, because of the fact that it gives us a good preview of the individual before bringing them in actually for an interview. I'm able to go ahead and do some research on them a little bit, get to know their personality a little bit with the questionnaire that you guys provide. And it allows me to do a pre-phone interview with them and kind of get the feel for them first before I decide what district or area I want to bring them into to apply for a job.
The best part about it for me, and I've used it with other companies too, is with Riverstone it's kind of an end-to-end platform, and for me that's been the best part of it with this company. All the way through the process, from the criminal background check on into offer letters, on into putting them into Exponent HR. That's not something I had previously. So for me, that's the best part about it. Plus, I've used it for so many years, it works. And I also know that if they are recommended, take the recommendation and use it. If they're not recommended, believe me and trust me that there's a reason. And it does kind of fit the culture of a company. Most companies kind of set the bar with their employees, and that's what prior companies I worked for did as well. And the good news about that is you get to kind of hand cherry pick the people you like best.
I'm Tracy McCauley, Senior Vice President for the South Central region, officing in Houston, Texas. I love PeopleAnswers. I can't say enough great things about it. I recently had a great experience. I had a Houston corporate office position available. Lots of associates applied for the job internally and externally. Used the PeopleAnswers tool, and it was amazing. It helped me get prepared for the interviews, and overall just helped me make a better hiring decision for the Houston team.